My name is Vivian. I'm from New York and I work in a restaurant. I'm a server.
My name's Kimberly. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I work I'm a barber and I do security. We are dating. We've been together for about 3 years, and it's been a long 3 years.
At what moment did you realize that you truly loved your significant other?
I would say I've realized that I truly loved her when before I met her, I used to just go about my day. I'd be very antisocial. And we started hanging out, and after a while, after I realized every time she'd go home at the end of the day, I realized I felt very empty without her, and I'd wake up in the morning and go to sleep and just want to talk to her, and I kind of just knew. It's like a feeling you get that you don't really get with anybody else.
It's been a long time. Sometimes we even talk about it and it's like, which one said I love you first? Like, I don't really remember. But I don't know. Like when we first met, she would tell me about her ex-girlfriend and the way she would treat her, and I'll tell her like that's not okay for her to treat you like that and stuff. And then, like she said, after we got to hanging out a lot, it's like I've never been the type of person to always want to be on the phone, or like I was never on my phone. I'm like, there's no reason for me to be on my phone. And as soon as we started hanging out, it was like I was always on the phone with her. I'll get a text message while I'm in school, and I'm just like, she texted me, like I'll be so excited. And then after we finally got together, I would sleep over her house, get along with her family, and then that's when I just knew. I was like, you know what, like I feel like this is it. Like I love spending time with her, and I love the way I am with her, and I might just love her.
In what way does your significant other love you that you really appreciate?
When we first started going out, um, I would like I have a lot of. We met when I was like 16, and I wasn't really old enough back then. I couldn't do things that older kids will be able to do. My parents were really strict on me. Um, I was living in like poverty, living in the projects, and it was just hard for me. I was very like nervous for her to come to the house because it was always messy. And when she came, you know, it was plenty of times where I would get into arguments with my mom, and it was just embarrassing, that type of thing where you just invite your significant other over and you're meeting them for the first time, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, what did I get myself into? And she actually stood with me throughout all of that happened, especially with everything that happened with her and my family. So I do appreciate her staying with me throughout all those hard times.
Honestly, when we first started going out, I always tended to feel very kind of lonely, and I never really wanted to be around nobody because I always said to myself, you get attached to somebody too quickly, and then when they leave, it'll hurt. And she kind of just stuck by me throughout the years that I appreciated her in more ways than she thinks, because when I'm not with her, it's like, okay, what do I do? And then when I'm with her, it feels like everything, it feels like there's no other place I'd rather be.
If you could go back to before you fell in love, what advice would you give yourself about this relationship and love?
I would tell myself, take it slow, don't rush into anything, and definitely don't get used to each other's presence too quickly and smother each other, because within time it just feels regular and it kind of dies out, it dies out that spark.
I don't really. I don't feel like I have a response for that. I didn't think that I would end up in a relationship until we actually did. And I feel like, other than us getting into, relationship arguments. It happens, but she's a good person. She has a good heart. I would not change anything.
Look into your partner's eyes and tell them why you love them so much. They deserve to hear it.
I love you, and you deserve to hear it, because through the years I probably haven't said it a lot. And I just want you to know that every day that I love you, and there's no other person in this world that I'd rather spend my time with, and my energy and my days and my nights. You make me the person that I am today, and I don't want nobody else by my side. I love you. Stop crying. You can make me cry.
I love you because you're always there for me through rough times, and you always forgave me, no matter how bad things got. And you take care of me, and you love me like nobody else does, not even my own family. So I appreciate you a lot, and I know I don't show it. I'm not good at saying it either because of this, but I do love you, and the love for you grows every day.
I absolutely love the way Kimberly laughs at the very end. It was completely involuntary. Vivian's words hit her right in the heart, and you can just see the look of sheer joy that crossed her face as she just let those words wash over her. It was a genuine, joyful burst of laughter.
Yeah.
That's all you need to see to know how she feels about Vivian. When I approached Kimberly and Vivian, they were enjoying a nice picnic together and watching a video on a mobile device, just a happy couple spending quality time together and making the most of the afternoon. Kimberly's world was transformed by having Vivian in her life. She came to the realization that Vivian gives her a reason to smile, let her guard down a bit, and just makes her life more enjoyable. It sounds like Kimberly is just a different person, a happier person, with Vivian around. Kimberly learned to trust Vivian in a way that she hadn't trusted before. And she even said that when she's with her, there's no other place she would rather be. Vivian's experience is similar. Quality time together is what helped her realize that she needed and wanted to have Kimberly in her life. She said that she noticed how excited she would get when Kimberly called or texted, and it became apparent to her that she had found someone who she really enjoys just doing life with. It seems things come easy for them when they're together, like a much-needed vacation. One of the reasons I really enjoyed my time with Kimberly and Vivian is because they represent what it looks like to choose your family. They are what it looks like to consider the world as it is and actively take part in shaping your corner of it to live a happy and fulfilling life. The freedom to choose, not because of blood relation or traditional familial obligations, but because love, happiness, and peace. That's it. Love is more beautiful when you can choose who to dedicate yourself to, and life is more fulfilling when you can do the same. Kimberly and Vivian, thank you for showing us what it looks like to follow your heart, to love freely, and to be intentional about creating the life you deserve with someone who loves you for who you really are. I wish you both the best in love and in life. To our viewers, thank you for watching. Your viewership is important to the success of the channel, so if you loved Kimberly and Vivian's story as much as I have, give this video a thumbs up and leave them some encouraging words in the comments below. Also, you can follow the Shared Heart Experiment on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and on Twitter, just to stay up to date on video shorts for new episodes. Feel free to check out any of my other YouTube videos where I walk up to random strangers in public places and ask them intimate questions about their lives. Consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description below, where you can shop at my online apparel store, StyleyLifeDesigns.com. You'll find t-shirts, hats, and hoodies with positive and uplifting themes to complement your lifestyle. When you shop, know that a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will help contribute to the creation of more positive content just like this. Real people, real life, and real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other. Thanks for watching.